Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast here on YouTube. What is going on? Been a little while since I got a chance to record. I talk about this in videos all the time. I record in batches. I'll sit down like tonight, I'll probably record 10, 20 videos, and they probably won't see the light of day till late the year I'm recording, maybe early next year. I'm recording in 2023. This is a not super recent release, but it's a Kino Lober Blu-ray release of Brian Bosworth, Stone Cold, Lance Anderson, and William Forsythe. And was it Arabella something? There's a few people in this, you're like, oh, I recognize them. But this is filmed in 90 mostly from my understanding. And that's what I remember, but also a little bit in 91. Took like forever to get filmed across like 4 different states. Brian Bosworth, after he got out of football, he's a cop over in Mobile, Alabama. And parts of this was filmed over in Mobile. And he's on suspension, but they want him to go undercover in Mississippi and infiltrate this biker gang called the Brotherhood, who is based out of, they say Gulfport constantly in the movie. And it was filmed at where they used to hold the biker blowout in Gulfport. I don't know if they still do. I have not been to that thing. It was 95 and 96 was the last time I went. Maybe 94. It was quite a while back. It ain't as much fun when you go to the biker blowout and you're like, well, crap. I can't drink. I can't participate in anything like that besides maybe having a cigarette. Well, shit. That takes half the fun out of this. He goes over to Lance Anderson's leader of the gang. The guy right below him is William Forsythe. And what it is they're trying to take over Mississippi. They're controlling the crank meth distribution. It was called crank back then, speed back then. Remember they called it P2P in this film. It's liquid. And Bosworth's just going undercover, and this is like amazing. It's not the best written movie, and on the extras, Bosworth explains how there's like 30 minutes cut out of this at the beginning. It got cut down to get an R rating. And the stuff at the beginning like gives him more character, but it's just a lot of great stunts. Like there's a lot of great motorcycle chases, some good fights. There's a great scene. It was supposed to be filmed in the Mississippi capital, which is up in Jackson, not that far from me now. When this was being made, I was on the coast, and I'll get into that in a minute. It ended up getting filmed in Arkansas. Like they're riding motorcycles all around the Capitol. Inside the building, there's a helicopter that's flying like below power lines down the main street. So like strafe shooting at cops. Just some great stunts. Like the stunt work in this made is Craig R. Baxley, I think his name. He did this. He did I Come in Peace. Did a couple of really well done action films. So, and this is a Kino release. This thing was $30. I'm like, I don't know. I have it on DVD. I have the old Blu-ray. It's like olive, but there's no extras. And fuck olive. They would always end up getting something like, okay, I gotta own that on Blue. I always want to put out, well, shit, I might be looking if I get a trailer on here, but I'm gonna pay $35. And I'll throw out a shout out. I did not know this was on sale. I've been wanting to see it again. I'll explain why in a bit. Buddy of mine clued me in that there was a private server you can connect to using a certain app that begins with a P and ends with an X. It might have an LE in the middle. It was on. I was like, oh, cool. And so, what do you want to see? It's like, well, that was filmed, down where I grew up. I filmed some in Pascagoula, some in Mobile, some in Gulfport, and I'm in it. He's like, what? I was like, yeah. It was, when it was made, I was in high school. I was like a junior, senior. I don't remember. See, that's why I got to talk to my cousin that got me the gig. I don't remember what time of year the filming was when I went. I don't remember it being warm. But that don't mean shit. What it was is they put out a call. They had a lot of legit bikers. Like, there's the biker gangs down there are fairly big. My cousin was a member of one. I don't remember the name. He's not in it anymore. He got out a long time ago. But he called me. I was like, hey, you want to make some extra money? Like 2 days. It ended up being a day and a half, if I remember right. Hey, what's going on? He goes, well, look, they're filming this movie. They need extras that look like bikers. He's like, you still got your head shaved? I was like, yeah, you still got your goatee? I was like, yeah, and I had a goatee like I do now, not as long as it. He's like, all right. Dress in some biker-looking clothes, show up, they'll probably hire you, just stand in the background, They like you, they might give you a line, you get paid more, but I can't remember what the pay was now. You got fed. I'm like, all right, cool, I'll skip school. For years and years, because all I'd ever seen was like the VHS and the TV airings. The DVD ain't even that high quality. I thought the only time you see me, and this blows my mind because I did not know who this guy was then. I didn't realize it was him. Near the beginning of the film, after Bosworth kind of gets invited to a hangout at the bikers' headquarters, there's a scene where there's this big pit, like this circle pit. They've got sandbags piled up, which is great. It's like, oh, okay. They're on the coast. You see sandbags all over. You know, that's what the National Guard. That's why the National Guard on the Gulf Coast states are called sandbaggers, because they fill sandbags a lot of times. And it's a circle pit. It's like this big guy. Looks like a muscled up Kenny Omega for you modern wrestling fans. And Boz gets there and fights him. Well, when they're panning around the circle a couple times, like, oh, there's a part where I know it's my arm. I don't have a timestamp because last couple times I watched it 3 times since I got the blue, and one time just HD on that P server. I didn't look for that. What caught my eye is it's about 19 minutes, 11 seconds in the film. Bosworth is facing the camera like he's getting ready to get in the pit, the circle. Left side screen, about middle, in the background, you'll see a guy with kind of longer hair just standing there. He's got kind of blonde, lighter color hair. Then there's a guy that, sorry, sleeveless shirt, kind of tall and lanky. Can't tell if he's got hair, but if he does, he ain't got much, and just kind of standing there with some shades on. That's me. I'm like, holy shit, there I am, yo. It's a fun movie. It ain't nothing amazing. I would love to see all the cuts. So, and this is an extra pack thing. I got this in the Kino Lober sale. If you check my channel, you see a short. I did 2 buys in the Kino Lober sale. Matter of fact, as a filming, my second one came in today. This I had to get. This is $30. Man, I don't want to pay $30. I already got that olive. I'll probably pay $30 for that. They had it down to $11. I'm like, I got to get it. So we got that nice little slipcase. And we got a commentary with film historian Mike Leader and Arnie Verma. Boz Goes Hollywood, which was like a 20-something minute interview with the Boz, modern done, really good. The Brotherhood interview with Lance Anderson, modern done, really good. Breaking Free interview with actress Arabella Halsbog. That's this brunette lady right here who I remember back in the day we all thought was like, oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. And this is 91-ish, so that's what, over 30 years ago? She looks very nice still, surprisingly. Playing straight interview with, Sam McMurray, who... You'll know him from piles of stuff, but to me, he's always going to be Neil's dad on Freaks and Geeks. He's like Bosworth's undercover agent buddy that like can't go undercover in the biker gang because they'll realize he's fake. Theatrical trailers, TV spots, you get like there's a 1-900 phone game, and if you want it, you got a chance to go out to Hollywood and hang out with Boz. There's all kinds of extra stuff on there. It's just jam-packed. Video promos when it hit VHS. Let me show you how big this film was where I grew up at. Because I grew up in a little community called Forest Lake, Mississippi. Oh, let me show you the other cover. I do like this. They had a reversible cover. Little community called Forest Lake, Mississippi. Well, that's right outside of Moss Point. Pascagoula, where there's a scene in this where they go to the hospital where the guy that got blown up, it says Singing River Hospital. I know that hospital very fucking well. You go there, and they go, and like, I know that well. The biker hangout, the biker blowout area, I know that well. This movie was popular, especially because it's 91, we're all teenagers. It was supposed to be like, the impression we got from trailers was like it was going to be packed full of violence and nudity. You get a lot of violence. There's some nudity, not as much as you would think in a biker film. This thing was so popular when it came out on home video, which would have been VHS, but I don't think there's a Betamax release. I don't know on Laserdisc. I would like a Laserdisc if it had this cover. I really like that cover. And the inside is, hold on. I mean, I was only griping about Kino as their discs are just kind of plain, but they give you a flipper cover. The inside's the same thing. The back reverse cover's the same thing as the slipcase. But every video store got like 2 or 3 copies of this on VHS, and there was a waiting list. Like, everybody had to see Stone Cold. And the oddest thing about it is until just recently, like, I could have swore I had told my parents about this. Like, not when I did it. By the time this was happening, my dad was living out of state. My mom was sometimes in the area, sometimes not. My grandparents lived next door, kind of kept an eye on me. I was able to take care of myself. I don't think they knew back in the day. I swore I told them, like, after I got out of school, hey, I skipped school for like 2 days to go be in a movie. But when I told them, they're like, what? Because my guy was like, oh, we got to watch, Stone Cold. I'm in this. Like, how are you in this? You're in school that year. Well, yeah, I missed 2 days of school. But it's cool, Sal. And straight up, you want an autographed copy of this? Send me your cover or slip, and I'll sign it for cost of shipping. Nah, I'm joking. I ain't signing this shit. I'm not the Harry Krishna zombie from Dawn of the Dead, but great biker film. I love the hell out of it. Hope y'all enjoyed that, and if you did, remember, bada boom, give me that thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, like. Channel's been doing great. I'm enjoying how the growth we're getting here. I would like to hit as I record, I'm like 419, 420, something like that, subscribers. I would like to, by the time this video goes live, which will probably be the end of the year, because I think I got everything set up all the way through October right now. I'd like to hit 500. But don't, oh well, but I'm out, everybody. Laters.